Hey guys, Clone Guy here, and today we are reviewing the Nameless Tier 8 Japanese Heavy Tank Special Edition Valkyria Chronicles Tank. You can't really get this unless it's on sale, and it's on sale right now. So we're going to find out today if it's worth it or not. Yeah, I just put some money into the game for you guys. Okay, so it has a special unique commander. Female, anime thing, probably annoying. So we'll have the voices on, just so we can hear that, and then maybe turn it off in the second game. But we've got the new format going right now, so that means we're gonna look at it in the garage. Then we're gonna play 3 games. One game is first impression. Then the second game is gonna be an hour of gameplay. We're gonna pick the best one, and then the third game is gonna be at the very end once we know how to play the tank, and we're gonna play it live again. So 3 games for you guys. The Nameless. What is it? Well, we've already kind of said Tier 8 heavy tank. And 8 degrees of gun depression. Let's take a look at this 88mm gun. 300 alpha damage with 220mm of penetration, not bad. And with a 7.73 rounds a minute, which is really good. And on top of that, this thing goes 50 kilometers an hour. It's pretty fast. We're going to set it up the normal way, the way we like to set up our heavy tanks and medium tanks. Gun rammer, vertical stabilizer or gun stabilizer, and coated optics. This is just how I do it. It's very basic. It covers everything. And it allows you to do anything, really. And consumables, we're going to go with an enhanced repair kit, enhanced med kit, and rations. That's just how I roll. Just like that. And now let's take a look at the premium rounds. So AP is our standard with 220 pen. APCR is our premium with 260 pen. Not too shabby. We have 14 in reserve. This thing carries a lot of ammo. We're actually going to go all the way up to 20. And then we may as well have 8 HE shells. So the HE only 44mm of pen and only 360 damage. It might be good for resetting and damaging tracks. We probably won't ever really shoot this stuff. But we're going to take it anyway. There we go. Fantastic. This tank supposedly also has good armor. So let's take a look at the armor before we jump into the game. The turret front is 240. That mid plate there, 220. And it kind of just tapers up as you go. Lower plate is 130. Okay, lower plate is the weak spot, but that upper plate is pretty good for its tier. As long as it's not getting bad matchmaking, which, well, let's be real. If you saw yesterday's video, or whenever I posted that video, in the Edelweiss, you'll know that we likely will be fighting tier 10s to start. That's just how it works. But let's jump into a battle here. Tier 8. See what kind of map we get. Sunset Coast. Man, I miss airfield, guys. I do. What I would give to see airfield again. I don't know what I'd give, but I'd give something. Anywho's. This tank's fast. 50 kilometers an hour. It's a heavy tank. Lots of frontal armor. Let's see if we can use it here. 8 degrees of gun depression. Now, it used to have 5. And we are top tier. Ooh la la. That's nice. Alright, get ready, guys. I may turn the voice off immediately this game. We'll see how it goes. Sorry to all of you anime lovers out there if you just want. Yeah, I don't know how long that's gonna last for. I don't know where that guy's going. Okay, anywho's, it's a speedy heavy tank. It's not quick to get up to speed, but we'll see once we get going. Look, yeah, it looks like it struggles to get up to its speed. My gosh. I tell you what, guys, for the next games we'll have that turned off. Eight degrees of gun depression is nice, but it's still certainly not much for such a tall tank. Nice little angling. Look, we can barely shoot him. Okay, we get it. She doesn't stop talking. Oh, that was hilarious. There goes our camera. Every angle like this, we should be fine. I'll be rammed this there. And we're gone. Oh well. Oh goodness. Oh, he was going through our upper plate there. At this angle. The upper plate, remember, kind of the armor tapers as you go. The higher you go, the weaker the armor. And so that's why, as you can see, as he was hitting lower, he was bouncing, but once he hit higher, he penned. It looks like he also put a couple into the lower plate. I know the Absolution, the Abominate, whatever you call it, did pen us in the lower plate as well there. But not bad. Not a bad first game. 3,400 damage blocked. Blocked the dragon a couple of times. A few times, actually, so that was cool. But not too shabby of a game. So, yeah, let's jump into another game. Not live. Okay, so for this game, typically what I want to do, or oh, that would be my fiance. What I would want to do is show you guys a good game, but I want to be more honest with you guys than that. So I've been playing through the tank, and this is the game I decided to show you because we're in the best possible matchmaking you could really ever be in this tank. No artillery, top tier, so you're +2, you're fighting even tier 6s. And the reason I want to show you this game is because of the gripes I have with it. Obviously, when I recorded the first game, I had no experience. I didn't know what I was getting into. It blocked a lot of shots. It was great. But then as I was playing it and looking for that good game, I really started to realize just how much this tank struggles with gun depression. It has none over the front. It's got maybe 2 or 3 degrees over the front. It's bad, and it's a tall tank. You have to turn sideways to get the gun down. You have 8 over the side on certain places, but you have like 2 or 3 over the front, and then less than that over the back. If anything, the gun goes up over the back. And so this tank is really reminding me of the brick. I don't think it's as bad as the brick was when the brick first came out, but it's a contender. This tank is not that great. And there we get hit, and he goes through our turret ring there, pens us, just auto-locking and damaging us. And look, you see, that's my gun. I can't get it down. This is as far down as I can point it over the side like this, over the corner. It's actually pointing up a little bit. That is ridiculous. I can't. Like this guy, for me to shoot him, I have to virtually go sideways. There we go. From this angle, I can actually get my gun low enough to shoot him. And there we go. We put a shell into his lower plate there. And we do have a good reload, good DPM on this tank, so we're going to be able to put another shell into him, hopefully before he gets into cover. Yes, we are, just like that. 1,200 damage we're up to. But you're going to see just the struggle. Cupola shot? No, our shell. I didn't even see where the shell went there. It kind of just disappeared into the void. We've got lots of tanks behind us, but they're no help. We aimed that a little bit too low there, hit the top of his roof, and bounced off. There's the E75 TS doing who knows what. Can we get a nice cupola shot on this guy? No, we bounce off his cupola there. But what is this guy doing? He's okay. Well, let's put a shell in there. No, he's committing. He wants this. We're going to give him a little bit of a love tap there. He puts a shell into our ammo rack. We fix that immediately. Here comes this big, heavy tank. Oh, we take another shell. He bounces off of us. There we go. We're going to put a shell into him. Come on, finish him off. Yeah, he goes down. E75 TS is next. Get to his side. Can we put the shell in? No, he gets finished off anyway. And now it's just this guy. Put a shell into his engine side. Boom. Looks good, not too shabby. We had plenty of help from the teammates there, which is what kept us alive. And we tried to focus as we went too far around the corner to get our gun down. We still can't get our gun quite low enough to shoot this guy. So we're gonna go sideways now to put this one in. Boom, we put it into his lower plate. We went sideways. And that's not the last you're gonna see. We're actually going to, spoilers, get killed because of our gun depression here. You'll see, you'll see. But yeah, so I just wanted to show this off before we jump into a live game. And maybe, hopefully, with what we've learned, we'll be able to have a good game for you guys. But I want to be an honest reviewer. And right now, currently, this is not worth the price if you're looking for a competitive tank. I know we said that about the Edelweiss as well. But this one especially, if you're looking for a tank that's even good or half decent, don't buy this tank. It does not stack up in today's world of tanks. Tanks like the Tiger II obviously got buffed. This tank did not. T-32 got buffed, Carnarvon got buffed, all the old tanks got buffed, T-34 got buffed, Lova got buffed. This tank is still sitting in a sad place. I think it was really good back in the day. But no, I played it on a friend's account when this tank first came out. And even then it struggled, just because you have all this armor, but you really can't use it because you can't shoot back when you're using your armor. It's a little interesting there. So, that's just my opinion on the tank. It's very much like the Brick. But hey, it's a collectible tank. You get an animated character for your voice if you're into that. If she doesn't absolutely annoy the ever-living daylights out of you, and to the point where you have to turn her down. I didn't turn her all the way off, because I know some people are probably like, yeah! So she's all the way down to 10%, so you can still hear her in the background. But I had to turn her down, because I couldn't handle it. She was... Whew! But they talk and talk and talk. Wait, you know what? But I noticed also, so do the other languages. They also talk and talk and talk. But they're not, like, animated voices. And I say animated not in the sense of the fact that they are actually animated, but in the sense that they talk a lot, making them animated. But here comes the gun depression here. Wait for this. We have a nice, easy side shot on this guy. That shell doesn't pen. We should have aimed that one manually, but I mean, side profile, turret was turning the other way, auto locking would put it in the dead center, so that's probably where we would have aimed anyway. But look, we can't shoot him. He bounces off, or our tracks absorb it, should I say, and there we're struggling to get that gun down. It's on his turret right now, but here we go. This should be a better shot. Yes, we put it in. We tried to go for his tracks, we're unable to. Can we block another shell from this guy? He's not very good. He tracks us again. We put another shell in. And now, come on, tracks, get back up, but watch this as he gets around us. We can't actually get our gun down to shoot him, and because of that, we die. 300 alpha damage on this gun. If we had penned him, we would have killed him most likely. 278 health is what he had left, or should I say, we wouldn't have killed him, but the VK would have finished him off, because his shell did penetrate, knocking him down low enough for us to kill him. Unfortunately, well, we died. We couldn't get our gun down over the back. Now, we played that little poorly, but this is a sluggish tank. Turning as well, so keep that in mind as well, that this is just, it's not a brawler. It is not a brawler, and it's not a sniper, so use at your own discretion. Murovanka, top tier. Hopefully we'll play better than we have so far, or have a better game, but I can't promise anything. I really want to show this tank off and like what it can do, but it's been rough playing this thing. And when you're able to smash out 4K games, 5K games in the Edelweiss, you know, I think I played that 5 or 6 times, if that, then you really want to get a tank that allows you to do the same general thing. You know? Not one that you have to hope for a good game, hope for good matchmaking, hope for the enemy team to line up in front of you, hope they don't take advantage of the fact that you can't shoot over the left part of your tank. Oh man, that's bad. And unfortunately, that's how we're going to be fighting from this side. Oh, it's no better over here, though. Any undulation is not going to be good. We shot right under his tank. There we go. That's probably the fiancé again. How about you don't back into me, thank you. Oh, are you kidding? Nobody wants to shoot this man? How bad are you, buddy? Apparently really bad. Well, now we're ammo racked. So we get ammo racked a lot. It's a very German-styled ammo rack, unfortunately. You have to turn sideways to shoot your gun. But by turning sideways, they can ammo rack you. There we go. Well, thank goodness for reusable repair kits. This would be miserable without it. Oh, I can't get my gun down. That's rough. The fighter's on fire. Or whoever that was. I would love to shoot you, sir, but I cannot. And I won't get to. I can't with this tank. You have to expose so much just to shoot. All I want to do is play the game. And you're so tall. Look, I thought he was hitting me in the driver. Look where he was hitting me. Ugh. 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 Let's go to the garage. 13,400 gold for this tank. Is that worth it? No, not in my opinion. It's not worth it at all. I don't think you should get this thing. I think it needs gun depression buff, like 8 all the way around, something like that. Maybe not over the back, but it needs love because obviously I was playing it wrong. I get that. But yeah, what I would do if I were you guys and you want the commanders, spend the 2,500 here and get the commanders. But as far as the tank goes, not worth it. My opinion, not worth it. But that's why you're here, right? You're here for my opinion. Edelweiss, Nameless. I like the Edelweiss, don't really like the Nameless. That's my take. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button, comment, subscribe. Make sure you go check out SpaceBANDIT. Holy cow. Does he still post videos? I don't know. I'll be seeing you guys all later. Stay tuned for the Tiger, the Skoda Tiger, Czechoslovakian Tiger, coming out soon. Review, hopefully tomorrow. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I will see you all later. Take care, everyone, and peace out.